y'all, so I'm coming to you today with another video, a surprising video. So surprised that I even have a puppy. Yes, I adopted a puppy. I'm gonna go over the 5 facts you should know before you adopt a puppy, because Lord have mercy, was I in for a ride. So back in January of this year, I decided to adopt a puppy. I adopted him from the Pikes Peak Humane Society. Usually they don't run no more than $500 when adopting a puppy, because pretty much what you're doing is you're paying for their shots and the fees. So which is a pretty good deal than going out to, I don't know, a breeder and paying $2,500 for a dog. I mean, yeah, if you want a really good dog and a really good breeder for, you know, the future in your family, then of course that's probably a good thing to do. But I was like, you know, I want to adopt a puppy. So I had come across the website and I saw this cute brown, black, little small puppy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go visit him. And so usually the small dogs do not last. Family comes in, takes them, they're gone. So when I had got there, it was probably after, I want to say it was like after 2 or 3, and I was like, oh, he's probably gone. And so I got there and he was still there, and there were 3 families ahead of me visiting him. So I was in the waiting area and I was like, crap, I might as well just leave. And the lady was like, no, she's like, wait, because sometimes families like this, bigger families want bigger dogs, so they're just visiting him. They haven't put any papers down or reserved him or anything like that. So I waited for like, I want to say like 30 minutes, and no one had reserved him. And I was like, okay, at this point there's something wrong with him. So I went to go see him, and he was so cute. He was just so scared, so nervous, just would not stop shaking. And I immediately said, I want this dog. Immediately went to, signed in papers, write my name, put my signature down. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a puppy. I got home and I'm like, oh crap, I'm getting a puppy. You know, you never think what's to come next, because it was such a spontaneous buy. I will say I have not had a dog since I was little, and when I did have a dog, I wasn't really taking care of it. It was more so my mom. So this was pretty much a baby I was bringing into pretty much my home to take care of, and I think that's what I needed, was another responsibility, because I had nothing going on with my life. And so I was like, I'm gonna get a puppy. And so of course, you know, I went to get him a kennel. Well, actually my friend had a kennel, and she's like, girl, I'm about to give this to Goodwill. I was like, girl, I'll take it. Perfect size. And I went to Ross, got him a bed, got him a blanket, got him dog bowls, got him food. Like, I got him the essentials that he needed for right now. And meanwhile, it's middle of winter, so it's like 5 degrees outside. So I also got him a little sweater so he didn't get sick or anything. But yeah, I got a puppy, and I'm just gonna go over the 5 facts that you guys should know before you do get a puppy. So what kind of puppy did I get? So he is a York Terrier mix. So he's a year now. He won't be getting any bigger. I got him when he was 5.5 months. Yeah, I got him when he was 5.5 months, and he was just a darling. Darling. I got him here, and of course, you know, when you get a newer dog, they're going to scope out the place, just the environment, to see where they're at. When they are in new environments, of course, they may pee. I was expecting that. So he did pee. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But when I got him, he was pretty potty trained. You know, he's only had 1 accident in the house the first time he got in the house, but he's very smart. Terriers are very smart. Sorry, my camera cut off. But as I was saying, is that I did place him in my room, and the last time I would take him out at night would be 9 o'clock. Now, I am an early morning person, so I will wake up at 4 a.m. because, you know, I work out, do what I need to do, read the Bible, write in my journal, look at the schedule, what's going on today. So I got him used to my schedule so that there was no issue. So he got pretty good on that schedule. And then it sucks for the weekends because of course he doesn't know the difference. So we are waking up at 4 or 5 to go outside and use the bathroom. And so I was like, look, we're gonna have to sleep in. So what I did on the weekends is, since I already stay up until like 1 or 2, I'll take him out at 2 before I go to sleep, or 12 before I go to sleep, or 11 before I go to sleep, and therefore it will delay to where I can sleep in at least till 6:30, 7 o'clock, and that will help. So another thing I would suggest getting when you do have a puppy is puppy insurance, or just pet insurance. That is very important, and I did learn my lesson pretty fast. So when I did get him, it was very snowy and cold. The environment that I do live in, the place where I live, the weather can be hot one day and then 5 degrees the next day and snowy blizzard. So that's what happened in this situation. He ended up getting an upper respiratory infection to where he could not breathe. And so he was pretty much hacking up that phlegm and everything. So I had to take him to the doctor, and she said due to the climate change and the weather change, that's what's doing it. And so luckily with that, I was able to, I didn't end up having to pay for it. Of course, up front you have to do, they go on a receipt basis, you have to pay, you submit it to the insurance, and then they just send you a check back for what you paid. Of course, the visit is never expensive. It's the antibiotics that they have to take, the medicine that you have to get the puppy. Also too, when I got him, usually when you do have a smaller puppy, you do have to be very cautious and aware that they do get sicker than bigger dogs. So he ended up catching leptospirosis. Leptospirosis is deadly if it goes untreated. It can also be passed to humans. So that's another thing to be very aware of, and just make sure that your dog has all his shots. With him being adopted, of course, we had no paperwork, no background of where he came from, how he was treated. I think he, being an adopted dog and being so scared of everything, he's really gotten used to me, but I think he was being beaten and not very taken care of. And so when he had caught leptospirosis, it's not something that he had before I got him. It was something that he caught within 24 hours, like the flu. Leptospirosis can be contracted pretty much from wildlife animal urine. So him being a puppy, being curious about everything, he was of course smelling around, getting into everything, all in the dirt, and that's what he likes to do. Because if it gets on your skin, if you smell it, that's how you can contract it. And if humans, the way we contract is if we're pretty much messing in their pee. If their pee touches us, it's pretty much on the top layer of our skin. If it gets on any cuts or broken skin, that is the way that we can contract it, and it attacks your liver. So, and that's what it did to him. It pretty much attacked his liver and his kidneys to where he was not peeing, he was not pooping, he was not eating or drinking water. His eyes were yellow. He was super tired, just was not there. His energy was gone. And so and his gums are very sticky, of course, due to dehydration. And so that I rounded up about $900. So that pet insurance definitely came in handy for sure. And it sucked because I was back and forth to the doctor every week, and then I suddenly went to the emergency room because they had said he had gotten to some poison. It seemed like it was probably rat poisoning. They also said that leptospirosis is mainly rats. Mice carry that, and at the time of where he was staying, they did have mice, so they think he may have eaten a mice or eaten some mice poop, or licked some mice urine. So yeah, he had a lot going on with him, and it was very scary. He had to take 5 antibiotics Some had to be taken morning and night. Some had to be taken only in the morning. Some had to be taken for 2 weeks, a month and a half. And I was literally, since he was not eating, he wasn't doing anything. So one night I was making some chicken. I think I was making like tortilla chicken soup, and he smelled the chicken and he wanted some chicken. It was shredded chicken. I was like, look, whatever, I don't care what you eat, I gotta get this medicine down your throat. And so he started eating this chicken breast, the chicken breast, shredded meat. And man, he started eating that, and I was so happy because I was able to get the medicine down his throat. Now he was not taking the medicine. I tried butter, cheese, hot dogs, peanut butter, pill pockets, everything under the sun. I hid it in his food. I broke it down. If I break it down, he can smell it. These antibiotics were pretty strong. I can smell them, so I know if I can smell them, he can definitely smell them. And so he was just not taking it. So I literally had to get him, hold him down, shove him down his throat, get a syringe, spray water down there. It was a lot. So I just say, when you do adopt puppies, just beware, what may come about with sickness and, their past and how they were treated. Like with him, he's still a little, I would say he's still a little rocky with nervousness. Like, he doesn't like being picked up. He still doesn't like being picked up. He doesn't like being cuddled. He won't cuddle with you. He likes to play and everything, but he likes to be in his own space. And he's kind of like me because I like my own space too, but hey, it's him. It's good. So, the next question is, I talked about that. So the food that I have him on, I'm just going to go over that. I have him on the Science diet. This was the puppy one, but he's no longer a puppy. So I had him on the Science diet. And this stuff is pretty good. A lot of people say it's expensive, but there's a lot more expensive stuff out there. I don't mind paying for this portion because it's good for your dog. It's #1 recommended for your dog as well. It's up there in the top 5 foods to get for your dog. And then since he is 1, I now have him on the adult 1 through 6 small bites. So that is what he's taking now. And then, all I ask is, it's fun adopting a puppy. They are like a child. It sucks because they just don't talk to you, but they whine, they look at you, give you those puppy dog eyes and everything. So, if you guys have any questions or anything, you're more than welcome to leave it in the comment section, or suggestions that you may have or recommend for me. You could put them in the comment section. I'm more than welcome to read them, take up your ideas and your answers and everything like that. Like, it would be fun to do. But I will go ahead and show you guys my puppy. So this is Kaisis. Hi, honey. So his name is Kaisis. It's spelled Kysses. Whenever we go to the vet, when we first go to the vet or we went to the emergency room, kisses. And I was like, honey, if it was kisses, I would spell it Kisses. But people just don't know. A lot of people do ask me, how did I come up with that name? And honestly, I don't even know. I think I had it down as a baby name. And then I switched it around, and I was like, I'm gonna name my puppy that. So this is him. Sweet soul. He's so quiet. He's such a good dog. But anybody that walks up in here, he is like, get out the way now, this is my house. But he's such a good dog. But this is Kaisis, and I hope that you guys stay tuned for more videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.